Hey everybody, big welcome back, and today I'm introducing you to my new family member, which is my baby DJI, which is what happens when a DJI Phantom and a Mavic have sex. They have a baby spark. So that's it right there, and as you can see, it's pretty small, like compared to a hand. It's great for traveling and stuff, but right now we're going to do a little talking about it and get it up in the air, and I will just talk over the video after I make it and tell you my thoughts on it. I've had a few flights, so kind of got the idea now. And she's awake. Let's do this. All right, now here I am at home, and we're going to look over some of the. This is a display screen, your telemetry. This is what you're looking at while you're flying. So we'll be looking at this, and we'll actually be looking at some of the footage from the drone itself. So as you can see with the Spark, you have on-screen controls, which I'm not actually a fan of. I'll tell you, I used to have the Parrot drone, and I didn't really like using my phone to fly. Now, I'm getting old, I'm 37, so maybe it's just, you know what I mean? Maybe it's just a little too advanced for me. I bet you 17-year-olds love this. This is great to them, most likely anyway, because I see, like, my son and his friends, they, type really quick on their phone and all that. But for me, I'm not really digging the on-screen controls, so I will fork out the 200 bucks and buy the controller, and that should improve my flying ability with this, because I don't feel confident to fly very fast through trees or anything with this on-screen display. I need physical buttons. One thing you'll notice throughout these clips is poor radio channel quality. And this is something that, I don't know, barely goes away. It's just, even though I'm not very far, what am I, 94 meters away, which, by the way, 100 meters is the max distance for this. I haven't found any way to unlock it. That's what it stops at. Um, and your return to home is actually where it counts that from. So if your return to home was where you took off from and then you decide to walk, along with your drone or whatever, your 100 meters actually goes from the home point, not the controller. So if you're going to walk, you have to make sure you set it as your home point as the controller, not where you took off from. Just figured I'd point that out. Um, yeah, because right now it's showing distance 75 meters, and that's from the home point. I was seriously like a couple of feet behind the drone during that shot. And so poor radio quality, I'm not really sure what that's about. I have one of those new S8 Pluses, so like, arguably one of the greatest phones on the market. So I have a hard time believing my phone's not getting good, Wi-Fi signal or whatever between it and the drone. Not sure about that. Camera does not have the same settings as the Mavic or Phantoms or Inspire or anything like that. It's pretty basic. The options, I should have went over them, but you can see them on the website anyway. So here I go trying to go through a tree. I made it through, but using those little thumbsticks, and then you can see the sticks move around on the screen depending where your fingers go, and so um, yeah, it's definitely not for me, those kinds of controls. Now, would I say that do I love it? I don't love it. I like it. Do I hate it? No, absolutely not. It's great. Here's some footage. This is a bit of tripod mode on this shot. So I'm happy it's got that. It's got all these hand gesture things if you're into that selfie mode. That's not my thing. I'm not really into that. I like just flying the drone. I don't do tap to fly because I don't trust it. Um, but I do like the drone. I like the size of it. It's great. You can leave it in your console in your car or whatever, stick it in your pocket, whatever you want to do. So it's great for that. But right now, I wouldn't say it would replace my Mavic. My Mavic's down. I got to get it fixed. But yeah, I like having the distance and the control. But once I buy the controller, I'll be doing another review. Let me get the controller and see. But my right off the top of my head, I'd have to say I'm not a fan of the controlling with the phone. It is what it is. I just wanted to tell you guys my thoughts on that. If you're used to having, if you had, say, the Parrot and you went to this, you might be like, oh, cool, no problem. But going from some of the more advanced DJI products, yeah, it's leaves a little to be desired in the controllability. But I'm happy with the shots for 1080. I'm very happy. I find it to be a pretty smooth, crisp camera. There's a bit of a breeze in the air that day, which was actually today. I don't know why I said that day, but um, and it seems rock solid. I don't have any issues with the drone, just the controls. So, and nighttime sucks. I'll tell you. Obviously, it's a very small sensor. I did do a night flight. I deleted the footage, so but I'll tell you right now, it wasn't even worth uploading. Maybe down like in a downtown of a city with with a lot of lighting and stuff. But I was just up on the Hamilton Mountain, overlooking the city, and it was just too dark. But that pretty much wraps up my thoughts for now. Stay tuned. I will do more when I get the controller and a little more time with it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.